Yo, what's up, everybody? Good to see you. Well, I saw Jerans was still live on Speaker's Corner. I'm trying to get in there now to confront him because I just watched like a piece on my phone where Jerans was talking to Roger Ledwell, and he made a few accusations about me. So, yeah, I'm going to go and try and get on. I've been the StreamYard is full. He's not letting me in so far. I have been messaging him on Speaker's Corner the whole time, saying, "Hey, I'm here. You want what you want me to do what you asked for." See, here I am, and yeah. So we'll wait for him. He needs to man up, but so far nothing. He's not even trying to go and do what's going on because all he's doing is ignoring my messages here. People are just telling me patience. Instead, he's talking about a guy here about star rotations and the sun's direction and blah 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 blah. So it's quite concerning. But yeah, Shifty, this is gonna be interesting because he made a claim that I didn't use Dave McKeegan's 360 to show what's it walking to it and vaping. He's also pushing that I use the trash can and use edited video and all that nonsense bullshit. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting for him, but the studio is still full. Can I enter the studio now? Nope, it's still full. Waiting. Hopefully we can get through.
You at the North Pole.
In the meantime,
you're pretending we're on a ball,
guy.
I'm not. I'm telling you on the flat Earth. We're talking about the flat Earth right now.
A joke.
The flat Earth has a sun that goes clockwise over the top of the flat Earth. If you're inside that middle, you're at the North Pole, the sun moves left to right all the time. It's like
what doesn't matter what the sun does.
If you can't get that, then there's no one. It's not even a surprise to me that you can't get what I'm saying about everything else, because we're not even able to get past that.
You literally don't know what the difference between clockwise, counterclockwise, and east to west is, dude. And you've been at this for how long?
Then here's the thing. This is how you guys all act, and you don't even realize that you're the one that's grossly wrong. And it's just pathetic that you're gonna.
You're over here talking about taking elevation angles off a pen. How am I wrong?
Yeah, elevation off a pen.
Because you're wrong about it. If I take an elevation off a pen, I could do that.
No, you can't.
On a pen, I could go to the top.
How would you take an elevation angle off a pen, Jerans?
You can't, Jerans.
I just told you draw a tangent. And you find the item in the sky and use it whatever you want.
Elevation angle is tangent.
No, you would stand on top of a pen and draw a tangent.
So you can't
or
get
would
it.
you get on a gigantic pen like the
tangent
size of the Empire State Building and turn it sideways?
You don't get it. All right, so look at this picture. You can see. I don't know if you can see the flat Earth map here.
Come on,
this is called the North Pole. Somebody stands here in the center, right? And I said, if you're there,
globe projection you got there. Like that's the other thing, dude. You're upset over a globe projection.
I'm not upset about anything.
Oh, my phone died. Shit. Bye, guys.
Your phone died, but you're able to test that? All right.
Okay, I'm trying again to see if you let me in. Trying again to see if you let me in. Still studio full. Still studio full. Still studio full. Check, guys. I'm trying. Entering studio. Nope. Entering studio. Nope. Still full. Nope, still full. So let's carry on here.
Left to right. This guy. Left to right. This guy. Left. He's like, what if you turned around? It's the opposite direction. No, it's not. If you're here and you turn around, it's still left to right. Turn around here, it's left to right. Okay? So on a flat Earth, the sun goes left to right if you're inside that circle. Now, if you go to the south here and you see the sun going the opposite way, the sun is now moving.
I don't want to use.
Way. And it doesn't do it once, it does it for 4 months. And again, what people didn't understand about this is we were showing this. It just happens here. It doesn't matter if you're here, if you're here, if you're here, or here.
Let's edit avatar.
If you're here, wherever you're at in Antarctica, the sun goes around you every day. Now, granted, if you're closer to the edge, it only does it on the solstice, and then if you're closer to the middle, you get it for longer. But all these places have the sun doing this. So that makes no sense, right?
Okay.
Here's why it does make sense. So here's the problem. We know that the sun travels above the Tropic of Capricorn.
At least, guys, we know I'm in here.
So the question becomes, when we went down, all I wanted to see, what I was looking for is I said, okay, one of two things is going to happen here. Either the people here are going to see the sun. Sorry, let me draw here. So as the sun goes around here, let's say that we're out here. Punta Arenas, or I mean, we're out at Union Glacier. Either the sun's going to come around here and keep going this way because it has to get over to Australia. We know that it's on that path.
Sun doesn't matter.
On the Tropic of Capricorn. So it's either going to do that, but then when it's going like this around me, well, here's the thing. If it's doing this around me in Antarctica, I know that it's above the Tropic of Capricorn. You get it yet?
If you say so.
How could this be the Tropic of Capricorn and this be the Tropic of... We have 2 Tropic of Capricorns? No, we have 1. So when we realize,
I'm definitely going to ask why they
here in the north,
the 24
and
hour
then said, "I'm going to follow you bitches down south in your plane," and then we landed, and it said, "Now I'm just going to go around you for 4 days." Well, you should be able to put it together that if it does that, it's because the Tropic of Capricorn is around this spot, and it goes this way. And
Jerans still not understanding relative directions, guys.
How am I seeing the sun here?
This is very
at
sad.
Midnight when it's over here.
Jaran.
How would that be? So you can say it's a reflection. We can't see these stars, but we can see this sun.
What does it matter?
It's projecting 180-degree refraction. That we make fun of the Globers for having 5-degree refraction. We're going to use 180 degrees. It's going to come all the way over here, be seen over here to my south. Or is it just the reason I'm seeing the sun here in my south is because it's above the Tropic of Capricorn here? And that means Australia is here. And then you're like, well, how could that happen? Oh, wait. There's a model that explains that to a T. So we can pretend it doesn't. You guys can cry like little bitches all you want. Or you can be adults and be like, oh, we should look into this. Because this map is no longer tenable at all.
It was never really
0.
Anything we described.
And if you want to start invoking, oh, well, there's 6 different holes here. And they're portals that reverse. Somehow the sun's doing this, but it shows the sun go this way. And this sun has the same sunspots as this sun, except for they're upside down. And it also is seen to be a physical item. We can zoom in on it and see it's physical. But we'll call it apparent because Z wants to call it apparent, and a couple other flat earthers have decided that the sun's apparent, so we don't know where it is now. Or do we recognize that we know where the sun is? So people all ask me, they said, you keep saying we know what the sun does, but then you're saying you don't know. So yeah, we know it stays above this tropic. The question is this the tropic? Or is the tropic down there around the bottom of a globe? And that's your question.
What happened?
Now, since we can't explain it on this map, to me, it goes, oh, this map can't be right. And you can say, oh, yes, it can. Okay, then show us. That's the great thing. I'm not saying anything's been proven. If I say that, then I close my mind. You guys have already decided things have been proven. I have not. I'm open to evidence. The problem is we don't have flat earthers anymore building evidence. We have people like Alonzo lying, taking globe models, using the radius of the Earth, using the Haversine formula, which comes from the globe, and then putting it on a flat map and calling it.
No, Jaron.
Let me bring up his site if I can find it.
The globe comes from a flat Earth.
Geocentric
that way around. It's the other way around, Jaron.
Do I have it open here? I might have his site. I just wanted to show you one thing about his site because I just want people to stop sharing it when it's not. It bugs me. I don't know.
The radius value comes from a flat Earth, Jaron. Really?
The fall of the geocentric theory. I don't shoot. What is his name?
What is up with this guy? Come on, let us in, Jaron. Is he trying to stall? He's trying to stall that he won't talk to me.
What is his name of his? It's like geocentric, biblical.
Is he stalling?
Geocentric cosmology. That's it. Done. All right, we got it. Here we go. So I want to bring up his model. Can we find it here?
Is this a stall tactic?
About submissions, legal. I thought he has his model here. Oh, there's the Walter Bislin 3D model. Okay, so let me just show you this. No, I need the actual model.
Come on, Jaron. Let me in, man. Is this a stall tactic?
Maybe we're not going to look at this. Press release, textbooks, podcast, verify.
I'm worrying about nothing.
Horizons web app.
What's up, Stone? Good to see you, Gary.
Where can I show it? Where have I seen it?
Good to see you, man. Adam Scott.
Oh, yeah. So he's got a video.
Beautiful thing. And Shifty Eyes. It's good to see you guys.
Where he shows it. I just want to show that it's clearly like, I don't have a problem with us having ideas like this.
Hey, JC,
the problem is that we need to recognize that we're not in a better position. You'll say things like the Stellion eclipse is impossible on the globe. When the globe says, give us 5 degrees of refraction, and then we make it work. So that's their position. Jared. So we can make fun of it all we want. Jared, but then we can't act like we are in a better position and use 180 degree refraction for suns and
specific when he spoke.
That's not okay.
Roger,
and you guys don't know that or something because you just think it's okay. You're like, we're
He's
at the
gonna
better
have
position.
to-
What
What's
do you
up,
mean? We're
Anya,
taking
dudes?
suns that are way the fuck
Waiting
over there
for
and moving them way the
Jaron to
fuck
let
over there, and then we're like laughing at Globers because they moved the sun
Waiting
up
for
in the middle
Jeran
of the
to
little.
let me in.
They moved it up a little bit to explain a Celionion.
so
And we're
far,
like, that's impossible.
talking
But the sun
about
from over there, seen over there.
Absolutely sweet bugger
What are
that's
you
got
fucking
nothing to
talking
do with
about?
anything.
You can't do that. And that's
Talking
what you
about
guys do.
haversine formulas
It's,
and radiuses and
not
saying,
a
oh,
good
it
look.
requires a
And the
globe.
people
No,
that see it,
it requires a flat
I don't
earth.
think are very many. So
guy
it's sad
doesn't
that I have to be the one to
understand
call it out because I'll get the shit for it. But unfortunately,
Come on,
I
Jeran.
can't just let you guys keep lying. I can't let people say things like they don't even
Come
have a
on,
map.
Jeran. Let me in,
It's called the
man.
globe.
Let me in.
You mean they don't have a map?
Let me in.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. But they have continents and laid
Let
out
me in,
on a
Jeran.
globe.
Let me in,
Yeah, but
Jeran.
they don't match. What don't they match? What don't they match? So let me show you this.
This is going to take long. This is going to take long. Come on, Jeran. La 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 la
So
la.
it's doing
la.
exactly what this guy is lying to. He's taken the globe mathematics, put it here. So this is what the globe would show you. The globe says if you're at the South Pole, you see the sun go around you. So he put it on a flat map and says, oh, you can see the sun go around you.
Personal
It's
dome. Wait.
happening.
Didn't Jeran push a personal dome before?
Oh, watch this. He's like, look at this. It matches the observation. Yeah, because you're using the sphere model, the Earth as a sphere. This is what the sun does in the South in Antarctica. And you're just putting it on a flat map and then saying, look, it matches what we see in the real world. How do people not see this?
Wow. So as far as I know, Jeran
Every
always
prediction made by
pushed.
the flat Earth model has come true. Here's the problem. I mean, like, this is
Didn't Jeran
embarrassing.
always used to push.
I feel like bad.
Why?
Like, I feel
Why
like
is he
attacking
against
this
it
guy
now?
because he's clearly lying to you. Who could say that? Why would everyone? Okay, so he's showing you here. See where the sun is?
Yeah, exactly. No
Being
one
seen
like you
by
could
these
see,
people in
man.
Antarctica, but
He's been
really
lying
that
for
sun
years.
is all the way across the Earth, above Australia,
Notice how he's
way the
scared
fuck
to let
over
me
there,
in.
and we just magically grant it.
He's trying
No problem, Jaron. The
waste-
flat Earth has all the answers. Globe
to
Earth's a lie.
waste time.
But this, look at this.
Come,
It matches
Jeran.
perfectly.
Come
What do
on,
you mean
Jeran.
that we see
Wait,
the sun there
Jeran.
and it's 180
Gonna
degrees?
take
It's
long,
on the
Jeran.
other side of the North Stars that we tell people they can't see because it's too far.
Da-da-da.
Why can't I see Polaris, Jaron, from the south? It's because it's too far. Oh, Polaris is too far, but not the fucking sun way on the other side. No, because you don't understand how light works.
Oh, this
Like, you
guy's a
guys
jerk.
realize you're believing a lie? You've bought into people like Alfonso Soriano here.
Does Polaris move
Oh,
around
look at
like
this. It's magic,
Does
guys.
the Polaris move
These
around
guys
like
have
the
learned to
sun,
lie to you.
Jeran? No.
Next is to take your money. Probably he's charging for a book or something because he's just going to tell you
Imson
the
have been
flat
shown
Earth
to
predicts
lie.
exactly what we
Not,
see.
it's possible that they aren't lying. They've been
If you're
shown
talking
lying,
about the
man.
flat Earth that has suns on the other side of the world
And he
that
knows
somehow
this.
magically
This is
appear
why he's a bit scared
behind
to
us,
actually let me in.
okay, then you can grant them
See,
anything.
the poll so far
Flat
says
Earth
Jeran's a
wins.
lying coward.
That's the new
Yes,
religion. Have
39%,
fun.
no 61%.
Look at the sun. It's going this way, way over there,
Come on.
and we can see it over here. And you guys are like, that's not a big deal. But the Celionion, let's chalk it up. Globe's done. They can't explain a Celionion. What do you mean? They need 5 degrees of lift. You won't give them that, but you're going to take 180 degrees and move the fucking sun all the way across the Earth and be like, what? What's the big deal? Our model explains it. Every single model, every single prediction we've ever made comes true. That cocky behavior is disgusting.
It's like he's trying to wait
You're
for
not
people to get bored and leave.
Stephen Alonso stealing the globe numbers, putting it on this flat map is not in an intellectually higher position that he can act like we won something.
Come on, Jeran. I don't have all day.
What doing what?
Come on, Jeran. Don't have all day, man.
Look at the sun's doing.
Stop talking about the damn sun.
What the sun's
It
doing.
doesn't matter anyway.
And, like, you can't ask me either here. Where's the thing? Like, so this person here, remember we were there. We were in this little bubble watching the sun go around. How come we couldn't see this sun coming around? Here comes the sun. Oh, shouldn't we see 2 suns?
Yeah,
now?
exactly,
The
Justin
sun here and
Messenger.
you only see the sun that's in your circle.
Mr. Jeran is trying his best
Okay.
to say
Where
how
does it
flat
come
Earth
from?
has been debunked.
Sometimes, Jaron, it comes from over
Sticking
here.
up for Globe and
So when the
trying
sun is above
to
Australia,
debunk a flat
here,
Earth and saying he's
I see it over here on the back of my wall. So we are literally giving ourselves carte blanche, free range to put the sun anywhere we want. And you guys are like, we are winning. Jaron, you're an idiot. Flat Earth is so true because look at all these predictions.
Why waste time on this BS?
Yeah. So there's a model that tells us the reason why the sun is above Australia and you're seeing it from here is because you're looking at the other side of the sphere.
This is funny.
That's one explanation. The other explanation is
the vape was CGI.
We're seeing a sky here that is getting a sun that is not inverting, not reflecting,
be CGI because it's
staying true. The same sunspots that come by here in the north stay there as it goes to the south.
Dave McKeegan, apparently.
But the sun is really over here. Which one is heating up?
Dave McKeegan's 360 Insta.
Does this sun heat up here, or this one doesn't?
Too.
Does the main sun heat and not? Well, that doesn't make sense because we only can see the sun that's in here.
Come on.
So I felt the sun heat me. So we have the fake sun and the real sun that both heat. Like, we just need to be honest. All I'm asking is for people to be honest. Don't act like you have the moral high ground over sphere earthers when they literally are like, no, it's the same thing, right? Like we say refraction. Like, Jaron, you can't believe refraction. No, I have a hard time believing refraction is 7.6R. That's about 15%. They're making Earth bigger. So that's okay. So if I take that position, then can I allow us to move the sun 180 degrees? If I'm saying, you're asking, and I'm like, you're right. I find 15 degrees pretty tough to swallow with refraction. However, if Stephen Alonso says we need 180 degrees, move that fucking sun over. Move it over. Who cares? Who cares? It's a nothing burger. Like that, you're not being honest. You guys are lying to yourselves. Or somebody's lying to you. And the people that lie to you are doing it for their own gain. They don't give a fuck about you. I'm not lying to you. I cannot tell you that this is a good model. If I'm lying to you, it would be like me saying, oh, it's okay for us to move the sun 180 degrees, but the globe better not try and move it 5 degrees. If they do that, and then we act like we're in the intellectual hype.
Come on.
You're not.
Did Dave McKeegan lie on his...
You are literally bottom of the barrel, making shit up, using globe things to put on flat maps and then claim it our own. And you expect me to be impressed. If you impressed others, good for you. Good for you. Your lies got through. Other people aren't very sharp. They're not going to work with me.
Okay.
And I'm sorry if I have to be here to be the one to point them out every time, but I will.
Okay, let us
go. If the flat Earth is true, then it's going to be true because it's true, not because Stephen Alonso makes up some bullshit and magically moves the sun 180 degrees.
Okay. Right.
And you're not going to just accept it and send me videos like Stephen Alonso already proved it. Oh, it's already been proven. What's been proven? Stephen Alonso's map. It perfectly calls for the flat Earth. Everything has ever been, determined by. No, this is not the flat Earth. You can't just imagine what they're doing. They're just taking what we actually see and saying, okay, let's just plop it here and say, okay, we see it from here. But look at what you're including. It's not just, the sun's going around in my own personal dome. It's that the sun has to get to the other side of the Earth and also be in your dome. So you're now taking the sun and placing it anywhere on Earth that it needs to be. And then we are asking for bumpers in bowling, going against pros, throwing the ball left-handed backwards. And then we're celebrating and getting in the face. Like,
diarrhea.
So cool. But it's like, you're using bumpers, bro. And a 6-pound ball. Yeah, but I beat you.
Wow, this is verbal.
Yeah, you asked for bumpers.
Let's do another one.
The flat earthers are the bumper bowlers. They're the bumper bowlers, and then they go around celebrating as if they have some sort of title.
Dude.
Haha, Globers, we just outbowled you. But you are moving the sun 180 degrees and not allowing us to move at 5. Yeah, but because we're flat earthers and we can do whatever we want. It's a nothing burger. It doesn't matter. What is the sun, Jaron? How high is it? Didn't think so. See, if you don't know anything, you're allowed to move the sun.
Avoiding me, guys.
This is the most intellectually honest position there ever was.
And Witted was on earlier.
Winning or not? All right, let's go back to. Is there still more people waiting?
Yes.
Jeez. Evan, come on back. You got 3 minutes.
Evan,
4 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, hey man. Thanks, Jaron. I'll just start off by saying I'm not a flat earther. Never have been. Never will be. But I've been paying attention to the flat Earth community for probably almost 8 years now. I think you were one of the first channels that I came across, and I kind of got disinterested in flat Earth a few years ago. But then when the final experiment came up, I kind of got back interested in it. But just a quick rundown: the previous guy who was talking about you can't measure an angle of elevation on a spherical object. All you need to do is just take a basketball, take a protractor, and you can place the protractor anywhere on the basketball as long as it's perpendicular to the edge where it is, and you can measure the angle to something that's outside of the basketball. I mean, it's not that hard. It's
the elevation angle requires horizontal.
If we lived on a sphere, we couldn't measure angles.
If there's no horizontal,
so dumb. It's the dumbest
angle
argument
requires 2 straight lines. And
right, and
yeah,
just
so
a couple of reasons why I'm
lie.
not a flat earther. When I did come across it at first, I did think like, oh, do we actually live on a flat earth? But here's why I'm not a flat earther. You look at the sun and the moon as they go across the sky. They do not change
Where are the
size.
guns?
As they rise, as they get to the center of the sky, as they go down. And even if you thought the Earth was flat, what does it look like the sun and moon are doing? It looks like they're going down and underneath the Earth. So, like, if I was a Native American living in, like, Kansas, like 1,000 years ago, I'd probably assume the Earth was flat. But at the very least, I would assume that the sun and the moon were going underneath the Earth and then coming back up the next day. I mean,
that's what they believe, yeah.
Sorry, say that again?
So I think that's what they believed, yes.
Right, and I think that's... Like, I don't understand how people, even like you, for, 9 years, you look at the sun and the moon every day and you see it and they don't change size and you assume that they just like go across flat Earth. And
well, I believe that we see them on that kind of your own personal dome, or that's your dome of your sky. So I think it's always the same distance from you in there. But again, I'm not invoking 180-degree refractions.
Right. Yeah, and also like anyone can just go to their, like if you live in an apartment or if you go to an office building or like a hospital and you'll see like the square tiles.
I know it's live now as well
on the ceiling. If you look down, they get smaller the further
I'm gonna tell
they get away from you. You don't
I'm
see
gonna
that
meet
with the sun or the moon. And also, we know that the sun and the moon are spherical.
And you were out of breath when you were doing it. It's like you were holding.
That was the only time that breath showed, and that's a lie. We just showed a stream with it continually showing. That's a lie. He actually missed a lie because all this dude said the whole time was lies. That's the only time that breath showed. That's a lie.
Your lungs. We showed a video of the marathon runners there a day earlier, and their breath was showing the whole time, and they were also at Union Glacier. So why was it possible that their breath is always showing and your guys wasn't?
Okay, so showed a video of the marathon runners, and their breath was showing the whole time. So why could we all? They were also at Union Glacier. Why could we always see their breath?
Yeah. So he's just going through Brian Leake's. Anyway. So anyway, he's Wits is just showing Brian Leake's video, not the one I did, showing Brian Leake is a total scumbag and doesn't know what anything else. Yep, Wits a quadruple down. He's a big liar. Don't worry. Right now, I think the guy I'm supposed to be talking and showing now is first Jeran. Then I'll get to Witsit. Witsit has his time. He's gonna get it. Da, 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 a sports critic, okay. I know Discord. It doesn't give me anything there. It's just someone is messaging me like crazy. Oh, guys, yeah, it's in. How do I? Someone's. How do I? How do I? Mhm. What has this got to do with anything? Come on, man. I want to. Sorry, I'm busy trying to clean up because I just got phone bombed again by a Glover on my Discord, guys. Yeah, so Glover's again coming created soccer accounts to phone bomb my Discord. This is like the fourth time in the last 2 weeks. Come on, Jaron. Come on, Jaron. I want to talk to you, man. Come on, Jaron. Very badly, I haven't lost anyway. All I'm doing is exposing the deception, and I'm going to stick up for myself when you get people like Jaron and Whitsett literally lying about me. So people have a right to stick up for themselves. Yep, Earth is measured flat. Exactly, Jim. New moon. I played some baseball as a kid. It wasn't that bad. But I, I, I was more soccer player my whole life, so I concentrate on soccer. What is this? Huh? This is the same new moon that contacted me that said he did that Duffy thing. I'm sure that it must be. What's up, Matthew Eastman? Good to see you, man. Shot KB, rock you rock, man. Mm-hmm. It's gonna take long. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Blah 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 blah. Was it your Telegram? Okay. Yeah, it's sad, RC, about Joe Festival. He he really seems to be out of his way to. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he wants to just attack me the whole time for no reason. It's like it's made his new life mission. But yeah, poor guy. Come on, he's still loud. Dave, I don't need to join Raccoon. Last time I joined, I literally just asked one question. I got kicked out. I'm here to join Jeran because he made very specific claims about me when Whitsett was on and with Roger. So I want to talk to Jeran. I don't give a damn about McClown face. Whitsett had his turn. He failed miserably. He showed how he was being deceptive, and now I'm going to do New Moon. What? What was that? Okay, come on. I want to go outside. I've got to actually still cut grass finished. Sorry, my children. Okay, he's 4 minutes up. It's my kids, Red. Sorry. Noki said it. Yes and no. I don't agree with that fully because yes, if it is happen, great, we can accept it. But the problem is, you guys are just declaring it to be true after all the fakeness. That's the issue. Hey, awesome town. Yeah, people, anybody associated with me had expect targets on your back because of this. Sorry, guys. Du- 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 du. No, Ronsa, that we didn't see Mr. Beast's one didn't look the same as what we saw theirs. Doesn't really matter though. Needs now. The world needs now. Come on, Jaron. I gotta go. I got things to do. I can't sit here the whole time waiting for you. Yeah, Joyce. Yeah, I'm so blessed with the children. Really, really do appreciate them so much. God really bless with awesome children, awesome wife, awesome children, and you guys, awesome audience. You guys are really, really great supporters. So God's good. Come on, Jaron. What does it help having 4 minutes if they talk way over 4 minutes? Doesn't make sense. For 4 minutes at Speaker's Corner, but they talk for like 20 minutes. Yeah. The thing is with Jaron, he doesn't understand relative direction at all. He doesn't understand the scientific method. He doesn't understand relative direction. He doesn't even understand how angles work. So it's sad. And he's been explained these things. Um, you can't. You can't. You can't get an angle measured from a curved baseline because an angle requires two straight rays, Sharon. Oh, it does it. Uh, come on, Sharon. What? Can you? Why are you wasting time? Come on. Wasting time. Yeah, this is one damn long 4 minutes. Come on. Hey, citizen. That's also true. They would be open to some fakeness. But yeah, it was definitely not an experiment. Oh, Tony Drake's in. Okay, next guy. Wonder when I'm going to have a chance. Okay, listen to it so long. I'm going to quickly go make coffee. See you in like 2 minutes. Isn't it showing? Isn't the sound on the? Let's see. Is that better, Stefan? Is that better? So you can't hear the stream. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let me end stream. Stop screen sharing. Let me see if I can try share screen again. Audio.
Agree with that or not?
Is it
Up
working
until
now,
the
guys?
Tropic of Capricorn, absolutely.
Is it working now, guys?
Pardon?
Up until the Tropic of Capricorn. Yes, it's perfect.
Hopefully it works now.
What's wrong with being below the Tropic of Capricorn, which is where I am?
You're below it?
It's working now.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look south,
otherwise,
if you kept walking a little bit south,
no
would you see the
sound.
sun again?
Why does it do this?
Okay, so but you just said the AE map is the most correct.
Good now.
Because
Okay,
No, not
so I had to go out to
map.
go back in
No,
to get it.
the Gleason's map.
Give me
That's the
2
same
minutes. Quickly gonna make my wife and child coffee. I'll
The Gleason's is the
be
AE map.
back now. Just listen to Tony Drake.
The rectangular map you
Oh,
see if you
that's
go...
not Gleason's. That's not Gleason's. You're talking about Mercator.
Mercator, right? Okay. Will you agree that the Mercator map appears to be fairly accurate and anybody anywhere in the world can check and see that those sun shadows are in that place at that time?
It gets really distorted at the poles, and it requires a Pac-Man sun, but yes.
Yeah, I agree. It does get distorted at the poles, but I've always known that the sun is circling around the south because I see it rise in the southeast, and
Well,
I see
I can't
it
wait
sink in the
much longer,
southwest. So I
Jaron.
can
I
assume
mean, I've
it's
been waiting
circling
38
somewhere to
minutes.
the
Come on,
south
man.
of me.
All right, so that doesn't really work well on any flat Earth map. So, are you a globe believer?
I've been following you since you started, mate. I've had flat Earth written on the side of my vehicle now for about 8 years.
Okay, so then
and that's the way I attract newcomers, because
Nice.
when I park somewhere, sooner or later someone will come up to me and said, "Who wrote Flat Earther on the side of your bus?" And I said, "I did."
so you expected the sun to circle in the south?
Absolutely.
And how do you explain that?
Go do yourself. When I looked at the
If
raws
we go
and the other
back to
ones, they
that
look
map,
the
what do
same.
you
That's why I
call
said
that
it looks like it's
map?
cropped.
The one
Look, so. But if it's not, I could be mistaken.
Right. So
I
what
didn't
they've
really
done with that
look at
map
it properly. It was just glossing
is
over.
they've
So.
printed it out, and then they've,
Like I said,
curved
anyway,
it, and so the
Vlad
map,
and I think Lowry
because you've got to have
decided
the
they'll
sun and
look through the stuff anyway. So.
you've got to have the sun doing a circle. So they got that map and they folded it to make a cylinder, right? And then they've squished each end of it to make the globe. Can you believe that?
I could see that.
Yeah. There's one other way of doing it that fits the parameters of what we observe, and that is that you fold it in the opposite direction and the sun is inside, and so are all the stars.
I'm looking into this. I've been looking in the last couple of days. Give me a couple of weeks on that.
Hey, I've been looking into it for 5 years.
You're convinced?
And I've made measurements and I've come across proofs that can prove it to anybody. It'll take me a long time to explain them all to you, but there's a few measurements I've done. One of the good ones is that photograph that you guys have got up called the Black Swan, where there's 2 oil rigs out in the distance.
That would be pretty good concave evidence.
If you look at that photograph and you draw some horizontal lines starting at the bottom, the furthest away line is higher than the camera.
Really?
Have a look at the photograph. It's plainly obvious.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can you see that photograph?
I could see it. I could see it, but just so you know, there's a bad echo on your line.
What do I do about that?
I don't know why I'm echoing and you're not. We'll just finish up the call. Your 3 minutes is up, so give us your final words here. We got more people behind you.
Well, there's some things that some of the people on your show would like to investigate if they've got time, and I've done it, but I've taken years and years. In South Africa, there are mine shafts that go down for miles.
Right.
And there's mine shafts miles away from those, and then there's shafts that run horizontally between those vertical shafts. Man. And those shafts are all perpendicular. They use a big plumb bob.
What's up, Luke? Good to see you, man.
Down 1 mile, down a shaft, a plumb bob, and it still stays in the center of that shaft.
Yep.
And another one a mile away. And if you extend those lines, they join to each other.
Exactly.
About 4,000 miles above.
Exactly.
It's proof and it's evidence, and anybody can research it. There's also the
so how big is the sun? Is the sun 33? Is the sun 33 miles?
No, I can't tell you, but the measurements I've done with geometry
what has the sun got to do with him showing you the Earth is flat?
No. It's 3,000 miles in distance, but I'm talking about its size.
I'm here
how wide is it?
I just quickly made coffee for my wife and child.
It would appear to be maybe 30 miles. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems. I mean, that's the math.
And it's obvious that the moon is the same size as the sun. And these people that try and control us, have you challenged them to give you how they came to their measurements?
Yeah, I've tried before. It's impossible. In fact, you want to know a good one? Is that there's no talk, at least that I've ever been able to find, of the change from when they went from geocentric to heliocentric. They would have had to reverse the moon and change the moon from orbiting once a day to 27 times a month. I mean, 27 days.
While it's still sunny out.
Or once every 27 days. But think about how that would have been a conversation. They didn't even talk about it. There's not even a mention of it. It just happened. It's because it's the fabrication. The storyline is fabricated.
That's all we've got to demonstrate, and it is demonstrable.
I'm looking at this model, and I fucking love it. This is my problem. I shouldn't love it, and I love it. It's just too... that's the wrong thing.
Come on, Jeran.
Where'd it go?
Why are you showing models, by the way?
Man, I just had... Oh, here it is. This thing is just... It's just pretty. Is that Stephen Jackson's or Stephen Christ's model?
Yeah, he's pretty close. I reckon he's doing a pretty good job.
What?
I just like it because I like the idea of everything being small. The stars are close. The sun is small. But he was describing what's the guy's name? Pastor or brother?
Is Jeran now a concaver, guys?
Anyway, he was describing the 24-hour sun and how it
Jeran becoming a
concaver. What I saw, and it does match observation.
Yeah.
But it requires us. Here's the other thing: is that this is why you would have no pictures of the Earth, because you can't get far enough away from it to take a picture. You're going to run into the fucking celestial sphere.
No, I believe that you can't actually go more than 60 miles above the surface.
Jeran's gone full retard.
Absolutely.
Exactly, Matt.
Yeah. All right, I appreciate the call. I will look into it. You can bet on that because I'm just going to either debunk it or believe it.
Okay. That's good.
I've got plenty of evidence if you want more things to look at.
Thank you.
Because I'm a privileged person. I'm 77 now, and I've been doing research for the majority of my time for the last 20 years because I'm self-sufficient.
I love that. Are you on Telegram or no?
No, I'm not very good on the computer, and I'm nearly blind. But I can use these. I can come and talk to you on this thing next time you're there.
All right, first Thursday of every month. Come by.
Thank you very much.
Later. I see Flatzoid in here. Let's get his 4 minutes of more lies, I'm sure.
Hey, Jeran, thank you. Yeah, I just been waiting a while, but I came in to say thank you for Witsit for still not responding to the video he said I can't produce. And thank you for being rude to Roger Ledwell for literally showing that Witsit was lying. Yeah, so you claiming that Dave McKeegan's 360 doesn't show Witsit doing exactly what he said he didn't do.
You said you saw it live.
Yes. I've done many lives before. I chatted to Witsit, and on those lives, we watched it.
No, but you said you saw it
live. Yes,
live,
that's live. Did we not watch it live? And we were watching Witsit's live, too, while he was vaping. We even said, oh, is that maybe a glitch? Because we also saw his gloves weren't on because of the black screen.
You realize that the video you're talking about has been edited or no?
No, I used Dave McKeegan's. Are you saying Dave McKeegan's 360 is edited?
So in Dave McKeegan's footage, Witsit walks over and then ducks down behind the computer.
No one said trash can. No, I never said trash can. I said he comes out the house, takes his vape, and bends down and walks up to the computer and releases his breath. Ducking or crouching, as I would say, by the trash can comes after, which is also on Dave McKeegan's 360, by the way.
Sweet. Can you share it with? Can you share it for us so we can also?
Yes, I can share screen. Share screen. Let's first show you mine because you can see here, and then I'll show you Dave McKeegan's. You can see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, this is taken straight from Dave McKeegan's. Let's go quickly back so you can see where it's going.
Hold on. Where did he bend down?
Where did he bend down? I just showed you. There we go.
No, he didn't.
Bending down head.
Where?
There we go. There's taking a vape.
You said he was bending down.
That's bending down.
What is?
Is he not bending down to take the vape?
On the picture that's on the screen?
Yes.
No, dude.
What? Is he not? That's not bending down. What's he doing? What's his head doing?
Man, you guys are really
What's
bad
he doing there?
So
what's he doing there?
Wait, the video. So now we're just not talking about the video anymore where he pops up in the screen and does it?
I didn't say anything about the trash can crouching. That's still in the same video, by the way, of Dave McKeegan. So, but that wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about him walking specifically to the computer and taking a vape, which he said he did not do.
Correct.
And this is showing it.
Showing what?
Him taking a vape, going to the screen, and releasing his breath.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's what that shows. You can tell he's taking a vape right here?
Yes, that's a vape.
Oh, I don't know that.
Okay, what did he do? Did he punch himself in the face?
I don't know. Did you ask him?
You can see he even puts it in. Let me slow it even more down so you can see him put it in his pocket. How's this?
Please.
You can see him put it in
and
his pocket.
And did you ask him?
Look, yeah,
did you ask him what happened?
Witsit is literally, there we go, he puts it in his pocket. He just put the vape in his pocket, and now he's walking over to show his breath.
It literally makes no sense.
Yeah, because he's lying. He said, I can't show this.
Again, I'll ask you, what is your contention?
Whatever you guys are talking.
What is your contention? So what is your claim? Your claim is that this is not in Antarctica?
No, never said that. This is me in contention saying, Witsit, if you lied and you were just honest, you would just say, okay, I was pressurized to do this because everyone was going blah, blah about my breath and apologize. Instead, he's tripling down.
That's not
Instead,
true.
he's tripling down and saying, we are lying. This doesn't exist.
But we're not lying.
Showing it.
But we're not lying. So why would he say that?
He is lying. I just showed him vaping. He said he never did this. And if you don't believe me, I can even show Dave McKeegan's 360 self showing exactly the same thing.
Okay, I will, because it's such a big deal that you keep lying about it, you keep talking about it, I will find out what happened and I'll put out a video and show it if it's one way or the other, because I don't know. I haven't talked to Whitsitt about what is he doing there. I thought he said he got a drink of water, but I know that the video that everyone's talking about is a different video where he's kneeling down and taking a vape. And I heard you talking about that.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Kneeling, not kneeling down, bending down. Kneeling down and crouching would be by the trash can, which I didn't even talk about, by the way. I was talking about specifically him bending down, or in this case, bending over, as you guys would say. Sorry, because I am Afrikaans.
And we don't call that bending over.
Things.
Nobody calls that bending over.
And he says he never did it.
If I told my wife to bend over and she put her head down like this, I would think she's retarded.
Sorry. There's a difference between bending down like this and crouching at a trash can. The point is, I never spoke about the trash can at all. And you guys are trying to intentionally put on crouching at a trash can, which I didn't talk about, and then say, look, you took a
I have to go back and listen
video,
to the conversation.
which I didn't.
In the conversation, I thought you were talking about the video that's been cut. You now realize there is an edited video, right?
I've always realized the edited video, but I've specifically told Whitsitt and everybody I'd never used that edited video.
Why are people making edited videos of Whitsitt lying? They're lying and putting it out there. Why would that be happening?
They're not lying. He did crouch behind the trash can and vape as well. You want to see that part?
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay. Let me reshare my other screen.
Did the guy who made the video, did he edit it so it looked like Whitsitt came up from the vape and blew it?
Dave McKeegan, not
dude, I'm so sorry that you guys are like that.
What are we like? We're pointing out deception.
It's not pointing out deception. There's no deception.
He just said he didn't vape, and then he shows him vaping.
He didn't. That's not showing him vaping. That's you.
Yes, that is vaping. Okay. And by the way, I just want to see if I can get that video quickly. That point on the video.
Okay, 1 minute.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Okay. Getting it. Okay. Now let's get it on screen. Sorry, I just got to get it off my desktop. Okay. Where am I? Stop sharing. Okay. Sharing again. Share screen. Window. Okay. Can you see this?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay, this is from Dave McKeegan's as well. This is when he's busy ending his live stream, apparently, or something. Low edits. Just watch. Dave puts it down. He's going to vape now. He's going to come now. He's putting his gloves on his side. Notice this is from Dave McKeegan's 360. Okay, there we go. He's vaping.
Okay, and wasn't that during a music?
Nope, never claimed it was.
What do you mean? Wait, hold on. So he ducks down to not show himself vaping because he's playing a song.
No, this was afterwards.
So what's going on in the live stream?
The way I show him vaping was when he came out of the container, where he claimed he went in to drink water. He came out.
I'm talking about right now. Right now, you just showed. Hold on. Right now, you showed him at a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He's at a laptop, and then he bends down to take a vape. Are you saying he came up and then blew it in the camera's face again?
Again. So when he came out of the container, he took a vape, walked to the camera, and released his breath. This crouching at the drum is just to show he did definitely vape, because everyone said he didn't vape.
I don't know who said that.
Jerans. Everybody says that. You just said it as well. Can you prove it's a vape?
I did not. What?
So I just showed you it was a vape.
I said, dude, you are so. When you show him walking out and you say he's vaping, I'm saying we don't know that. I wanted to ask him what he says.
Definitely it vapes. That's taken from the 4K, by the way.
So then, what does he say? That was terrible footage.
Oh, what's it say? Nothing, because he said I can't produce it. I produced it, tagged him, told him what's going on. When am I getting a response? He hasn't responded to it. Instead, he just goes MIA about it.
You guys are talking around each other. He's talking about the edited video. You are now showing a video that's not edited.
And I made it very specific. I'm not talking about the edited video. And he keeps going back to the edited video. I said, I don't care about the edited video. I didn't even see it on the edited video. I saw it on Dave McKeegan's 360.
Okay. Gotcha. So the video that there's out there of him coming up and then blowing the smoke in the face of the camera, you realize that is a chopped piece.
No, I just showed you on Dave McKeegan's 360. He walked out of the container, took the vape.
Not that one.
And he walked to the computer and released his breath.
It's so stupid.
That's
though,
not
because what is
edited. It's Dave McKeegan's.
Your claim is that you caught us because for some reason we needed to show our breath, even though you don't see breath in Antarctica.
No,
we needed to show it.
It's not about that. Again, it's about if he just says, okay, yeah, guys, I was under pressure. People were pressurizing me about the breath.
There is no under pressure.
He can just say, yes, sorry, guys, I lied. And it's over. But
how is that okay for you to say? How can you just say, if he said this, then I would accept. But what you're asking him to say isn't the truth.
It is the truth. He's lying and he's tripling down about it. And you defending his lies. This is the whole problem with this whole truth, the community of you guys. You guys are defending lies.
I don't
calling
think
the people
that he
out
did what
who's trying to weed it out.
Well, I don't think you can tell by a little video like that that's what happened. I don't think you can tell that. So I don't think that Whitsitt came out, hit a vape, and then went in the camera and blew the vape in the camera.
Did you see?
That's what I don't think happened.
Did you see he hold his breath? And I want to ask you a question. If you were just after unpause the video, after unpause that music video, he didn't talk. He literally just released his breath as he was holding it. He was even out of breath.
During the video?
Yeah.
See, right. So that I don't know what you're saying. So he didn't breathe it on camera. He didn't show anybody, right?
He did breathe it on camera. He was holding it.
Show me.
Okay.
Show me.
Let me share screen.
And then just realize that your picture for me is very small, so I need to actually look at the real footage. I'm not going to take this little pixelated job that you're sending me and assume that I can, from that, determine whether or not somebody was vaping. Just I don't assume that.
Share screen again. This is because I had to zoom it in. That's the whole reason. But just let's put it back to normal speed. You can see there he's vaping. He's walking to the screen.
No,
okay, this is now when he's going to stop his wife's video playing. It's black screen now. Okay, now he presses it so it can go on. This is him live now. You see that? Straight away, pushes the breath out, and he's out of breath. He didn't talk first. He immediately expelled his lungs. When you walk up and you want to talk, you just talk. This shows he knew he was holding the breath.
Okay, but he could have drank water or something. I don't know what he did.
He said he drank water inside the container.
Right.
And he already expelled his breath when he came out. You see him putting the vape to his mouth, sticking it back in his pocket, and then doing this. And by the way, if you drank water, why is there no ice crystals on his beard?
What? He didn't spill the water on his beard.
He drank water. There should be some ice.
No, that's not the way. Oh, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, the point is he's lying about this. He said, I can't show this footage. We're showing it. And the dishonest guy is trying to keep pushing me back to King Nico's edited video, which I didn't even bring
everything
up.
Is all messed
the
up.
Trash can
he's not claiming
that. I also didn't bring up.
Okay, I'm just done because what we're talking about is on two different things. He's talking about the edited video. You're saying you're not talking about the edited video. I will watch it and I'll find out from what he says he was doing when he came out of that box. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, that's fine. But thanks. That's all I wanted to show because he's avoiding me for some reason.
Okay. We'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of it. But I'm promising you that we were there in Antarctica. There's nobody who ever told us anything about we had under pressure or anything. I could post whatever I want. I didn't sign any NDA. I didn't say I would ever say anything. I never was told to say anything. I was never told I couldn't post video footage of anything. I was completely free to do whatever I wanted there, film whatever I wanted.
Yep.
If you don't want to believe that, that's okay.
No,
that's on you.
Like I said, Jaron, the only thing I've been saying this whole time, okay? It doesn't matter when you guys are there. It doesn't matter if the sun showed or not. Just like you guys said, it's still flat. The point in contention is, if true, why need to lie?
I agree with you. So that's why I don't think he's lying, because there's no reason to.
It just showed it on screen he's lying.
No, you are making a claim based on a very hard to see picture. At least it's hard for me. It's small. So let me look at the original footage.
Okay, I'm going to give you Dave McKeegan's link, and you can go and watch
I don't need
chat
to
now.
do that.
Okay.
I can find that on my own. Thank you. I'm capable of doing that. Thank you.
Okay, shot. I got to go.
Right.
But thanks again, man. Cheers. Okay, guys. So that was it. Trust me, bro. He didn't do what he said while I literally show him doing that. Anyway, thanks for coming. Please hit the like, share the show. Sorry I had to wait too long, but I have to go cut the grass now while it's sunny. You guys rock.